What's up, Army? Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for choosing to share this space with me. I hope you're doing well. And if not, I hope there's something in this message for you. I am in my car because I'm at work on call right now. So if they call me, I'm going to have to cut this message short. But I feel like I should be good. I got a couple little, I don't know, what do you call them? Meeting notes, meeting I got a couple little messages I want to say real quick before I get into the cards. I have one deck of cards. I have two decks. I have the homemade cards and I have another deck. Um, doesn't matter. Anyway, Spirit is showing me somebody who is watching my readings and taking notes, but it's not taking notes like, oh, I got to remember that. That was really helpful. It's taking notes and like memorizing their notes and regurgitating the information to sound like they know what they're talking about, to portray a certain image. And I can't even be mad about it because it's like, even if you're faking it, the message and the knowledge is getting out there. So again, I can't be mad at that. But but yeah, that's what Spirit is showing me. Sorry, my mind went completely somewhere else. Um, take notes, have fun. It's probably better to do the work yourself so that you can say it in a genuine manner instead of faking it. But, whatever, do you. Some people don't know how to be themselves. That's cool. The other thing is watch out for these thirst traps out here. People, places, and things. Don't, not all that glitters is gold. Don't be deceived by appearances. Pay attention to the energy. Pay attention to what is really going, what your body is telling you, what your mind is telling you. Pay attention to the thoughts that come in. Don't or be careful not to be glamorized. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can appreciate the beauty of something, but if it feels like a vampire, it probably is. Pay attention to thoughts that come on out of nowhere. Um, you're in a good mood, you're feeling great, you're feeling confident, and the next thing you know, you start getting these thoughts and these feelings that kind of take over. It feels almost like you're being shoved underwater. That, Army, is the definition of spiritual attack. It's not yours. Recognize the thoughts that are not your own. And the only way you can do that is by keeping your own energy in check and being aware of yourself and how you feel and what you know is your truth. These energies are getting desperate. They're getting very desperate and they think you are desperate. Recognize that you're never alone, that your spirit team is with you always, no matter what's going on around you. Stay grounded, stay honest, stay authentic, and you will be able to spot this shit a mile away. Let's get into some cards. Do we want the homemade deck or cards? I think we're going to start with the cards. I wrote this deck. I don't remember the name of this deck. This is that deck that I saw before I ever even got it. It's got some blank cards in here, so I have to sort those out. Put this down. I hope this angle is okay. I don't really know. I tried it all over the car. I really did. It's weird being in my car. I've never done a reading in my car. Outside, I'm out of my element. I'm away from my table. I wrote as much as I could, though. I got my incense over here. Got some crystals over there. I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Not gonna lie. All right, Spirit. What messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? Thank you. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? I really feel like what I opened with is most important right now. Pay attention. Don't let anybody play you for a fool. See it for what it is. See through the illusions. It says in my bio on this page, right? I trust energy. I trust energy more than people because people lie and energy doesn't. Pay attention to the energy. You consider yourself intuitive. You consider yourself tapped in. Pay attention to the energy. What is the energy of a person, place, or thing telling you? Is it actually giving you fear? And identify your fears. Is it a rational fear? Is it a justifiable fear? Does it feel familiar? Does it feel familiar? That's another thing that you have to pay attention to. Does it feel familiar? We talk about this all the time, how different energies take on different faces, right? But it's still the same energy. Does it feel familiar? If it moves like a vampire and it feels like a vampire, it doesn't matter if it doesn't look like a vampire. Chances are it is. All right, Spirit, what's up, please? Thank you. Eight of Swords. This is what I'm talking about. These energies trying to trap you in your mind, trying to keep you stuck in old patterns, in old beliefs, and in old fears. Pay attention. What else, please? Eight of Pentacles. Working hard. Did I not just say that? These energies are getting desperate and they're working overtime. And you know what? You got to take that as a compliment. Seriously, because why are they going to work so hard to tear you down if you weren't important? Ace of Pentacles. Let me hold on to this for a second. I don't like that I can't spread my cards out. I don't really like that. This Ace of Pentacles, it's like coming out with the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. It's this energy of making you feel like something is the best you're going to get. That if you don't chase something, if you don't follow a breadcrumb, if you don't move in the direction that you're being lured into. Remember, we attract, we don't chase. We attract, we don't chase. So if there's an energy that's trying to make you feel like I gotta chase this because I'll never get anything like that again, it's dangling a carrot. It's dangling a carrot. It's feeding your mind a false narrative. It's fear. Gotta come up with a new saying for fear, right? Like what, face everything and run. Face everything and rise. Recognize the dangling carrots. Recognize the things that make you feel like you have to chase them. Oh, I gotta go get that. I may never get that again. I may never see that again. What's meant for you will always come to you, and what's meant for you will always bring you peace, not panic. What else, please? Knight of Wands. What else? Knight of Cups. Five of Pentacles. This is what I'm talking about. It's like Knight of Wands tends to be fast moving energy. Same thing with Knight of Cups. It's dangling this carrot and then making you feel abandoned by it. It's look what you could have. Oh, you missed it. Oh, you'll never get that again. And it's a lie. It's a lie. If you know your worth and you know what is meant for you will stay. This isn't like an in and out, like an in and out energy. But it's like it comes in, right? It comes in like, look at this, and then, oh, you'll never have this. You don't deserve that. You didn't work for that. You didn't earn that. It's pay attention to the, what's the word? It's like there's an initial energy. Pay attention to the rebound energy. Does that make sense? I don't know if rebound energy is the right word. It's the lingering energy, the aftermath. If there's a person, place, or thing presented to you and there's this sense of urgency, I've told you guys that before, the need to make a decision really quick, to jump on something. And then if you don't, there's this sick feeling of like regret, or like I'll never get that again, or it was a trap to begin with. It was a trap to begin with. Leaving anything that leaves you in this Five of Pentacles energy, of feeling like you lost something, but you didn't do anything. And you're like, well, you're confused as to why you lost it, or you're confused as to why it was just dangled in front of you and then taken away. It's this it's kind of like a low-key trauma bond, where, you know, if you're in a more involved relationship where a person is abusive and then love bombs and abusive and love bombs, abusive, love bombs, that forms a deeper trauma bond. But to be like, you can have this, never mind, no you can't. that's more of a quicker way to attach to you. Does that make sense? That's this energy here, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups with the Five of Pentacles. But these are not solid and grounded energies. This is crush energy. This is lustful energy. Someone or something is trying to lure you in with these energies because they are looking at you as desperate, thirsty. But what they don't understand is that over here, this army, we're in it for the long haul. We're not looking for hot flashes in the pan, because if we were, we would have grabbed that shit a long time ago. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. What else, please, Spirit? See what song's on the radio. Wake up in the morning and you're not by my side. This is somebody singing about an abandonment, being in love and feeling abandoned by somebody. And you know what? Real love doesn't abandon you. It just doesn't. Real love doesn't leave you questioning who, what, why, what did I do? Why did I do? How did that, what? That's not real love. That's not real love. That's flash in the pan shit. That's Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups energy. It's not the truth. What else, please, Spirit? Coffee truck's here. You want something? 6 of Cups. 9 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Jesus. Queen of Swords. You see, this Queen of Swords is facing all of this energy. This 6 of Cups, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords energy. It's this energy of trying to make you question your decisions, trying to make you question if you made the right choice or not, trying to make you feel like in this 9 of Swords energy that you ruined something that was meant for you, that you were too cold, or you were too anything, honestly. And the common misconception is that if something goes wrong, that only good things are meant for us. Let me put it that way. When in reality, the good and the bad are both meant for us. They're all meant to teach us things. So this is an energy that that made you feel like there was a deeper connection. This is an energy that made you feel like there was more. This is what I'm talking about when I said, I'm sorry, when I said look beneath the surface. This is an energy that presented itself in the perfect package, but under the surface left you in this 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords energy. It's an energy that walks, presents itself as something that you are deeply connected to, and you are. But if it's leaving you in this 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords energy, then the connection is a trauma connection. The connection is something that you need to heal. The connection is something deeper within you that needs to be looked at. It's not about the person, place, or thing that presents itself. And when you set your boundaries, man or woman, as in your Queen of Swords energy, when you set your boundaries, trauma is very good at training us that is wrong. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I have a coworker just walked over there and I don't want him to see me. So again, pay attention to your feelings. Pay attention to what something is really showing you. And if it's making you feel abandoned, it's making you stressed out, like I said, what is good for you, what is meant for your soul, it brings you peace, not stress. It brings you peace, not panic. So if something looks like it's meant for you, but at the same time brings you panic, brings you this sense of urgency, brings you this sense of, I'm going to fuck it up, or I fucked it up, even though all you were doing was setting your own boundaries, then yes, it was meant for you, but it was meant to teach you how to set your own boundaries. It was meant to teach you how to not follow fear and let somebody else manipulate you with fear. Oh, you'll never have anyone like me. Oh, you fucked up. Oh, you did. No, real love doesn't do that. Genuine love doesn't do that. The truth doesn't do that. Everything is always showing us what it is that we need to look at and what it is that we need to learn. And when it's coming from a place of love, there's no urgency, there's just peace. And even people that feel like they fucked up a relationship, or even when you fuck a relationship up, oh, I fucked it up with a good one, it's for you to learn. And you can't fuck up what's meant for you. You just can't. You just can't. And we're here to teach each other our lessons. And you can sit in regret and wallow in misery and all of this energy of what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Or you can look at it and say, okay, maybe I did do some shit wrong. Maybe there is some shit that I need to learn, and take the higher perspective. Everything is meant to teach us, good and bad. Everything is meant for us. Literally everything. It's what you do with it that matters. And people think they fucked things up. And it's like, but the mistake is all part of the lesson. The mistake is part of the growth. The mistake is to show you something deeper within yourself that needs to be healed. The mistake is the blessing. What else, sir? Nine of Cups. King of Pentacles. Page of Cups and the High Priestess. This is about knowing in your heart and your mind and your body and your spirit, even though it's like, even though you've never seen it, this is like the energy of believing in the unseen and knowing that you will recognize what is meant for you by the way it feels, by following and listening to your intuition, knowing that something is not for you because of the way it makes you feel, seeing something, person, place, or thing that makes you feel like shit, that is not it. With this High Priestess, with the Nine of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups, there is this knowing of what is wish fulfillment for you, and it's not an outward appearance. And that's where these fucking energies go wrong, because they think that they can present a person, place, or thing in a perfect package and you're gonna bite. It's bait. And the only way you're going to recognize it as bait, the only way you're going to recognize it as a trap, the only way you're going to see it for what it is when you follow your internal knowing and how something makes you feel. I trust energy more than people because people lie and energy doesn't. tune into your intuition, tune into your emotions. But you can't do that if your emotions are not regulated. If you are if you're just all over the place all the time, then you're just not going to understand when something from the outside throws you off balance. Does that make sense? The only way you're going to know if something from the outside throws you off balance is when you maintain your balance. You maintain an inner knowing. You maintain knowing your own mind, body, and spirit. This is the only way. We all have it. It's a tool. It's a tool that needs to be sharpened daily through practice, through experience, through balancing yourself, through paying attention to your surroundings, paying attention to your emotions, paying attention to how things feel as opposed to how they look. I'm gonna wrap this up as I feel like this guy is fucking watching me. Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take. Equal give and take. Not chase me. Chase this dream. Chase this illusion. Chase this carrot. Something's right for you. It just fits. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to claw for it. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to beg it. You don't have to cry. You don't have to do any of that. Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Five of Swords. This is interesting. This is interesting. What is this Five of Swords energy, please? Okay, he's gone. Eight of Cups. The World and the Moon. This is the energy with the... This is interesting. Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Five of Swords. It's like this energy of keeping you in confusion, keeping you in your head about something. And with the World, the Moon, and the Eight of Cups, this is about walking away from things that make you feel like that. Plain and simple. Like, it's okay to not have any other reason other than, I don't like the way this makes me feel. This is disturbing my peace. I can't explain why, and I'm not really sure how, but this is disturbing my peace. It doesn't feel right. This is not compromising your peace for something that looks good. Not compromising your peace for anybody or anything. Valuing yourself and your peace more than anything in the world. And being willing to walk away from illusions, things that bring confusion, things that bring fear, things that bring panic, things that bring this confusion. I was going to say like mental, like what's the opposite of clarity? Confusion. Things that take you away from your clarity. Things that don't fucking make sense. Regardless of how it's presented. Don't let anybody rush you into anything. Take a step back and look at it and be like, wait a second. I know that everybody believes this, right? Like, I know that this is what people chase. I know that this is what people want, but this is not making sense right now. And being confident enough in your Queen of Swords energy to just say, this doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to leave. Oh, but what about, but if you'll never get another opportunity like this again. You'll never, you'll never. People who threaten you with you'll never are the ones that are the most afraid of what you actually will. Does that make sense? You'll never. Says you. People who want you to feel rushed, to feel like they're the only opportunity you're ever going to have, to it's like you give them an inch and the next thing you know, you're selling your soul for the fear of you'll never. Does that make sense? Be confident enough to walk away from things that don't make you feel good. It's really that simple. 3 more cards, and then I'm going to wrap this up. Maybe, I got time. I might do another one. I don't have any more incense, though. But I think that's fine. It's all over my car. Final messages, please, Spirit. King of Swords, matching your Queen of Swords. 10 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. This is like... I don't really like this energy because it's giving me the energy of like being tested. It's with the Hermit, the 10 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. It's giving me the energy of this King of Swords watching you be tested. But there's a little confusion in the energy as to whether or not this King of Swords is giving the tests. Or like if the because there's a Hermit energy and there's the King of Swords, right? So is the Hermit the one watching the King of Swords test you? Or is the King of Swords in Hermit mode watching you be tested? Clarify this for me, please. What are these energies? What is the King of Swords energy? The Fool and the Magician. What is the Hermit energy? Okay. You see this magician, he's like, da-da, look at all these beautiful things I'm presenting you. Da-da, don't you want this? Doesn't this look delicious? Don't you want this one? Trying to get you to jump off that cliff into their illusion. This King of Swords that's here might as well be a King of Swords in reverse, because it's like this King of Swords is waiting for you to fall for the tricks and jump off the cliff so that they can fucking chop your head off. I knew you were an idiot. I knew you're so stupid. You fell for it. And the Hermit energy is clarified by the 7 of Wands, the Empress, and the Judgment. That's the Hermit energy. Somebody who's in their Empress energy, their fucking boss energy, with the 7 of Wands up, protected, guarded, being aware of their own energy, with the Judgment, clear, concise judgment, seeing this King of Swords for exactly who they are. They might as well just push themselves off the fucking cliff, because it ain't gonna work. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. With the 10 of Pentacles, it's like maybe they're using money as a trap, or maybe there's money at stake. It's like betting you're gonna fall for something, betting they can trick you, betting that you're an idiot. I don't know. I hope there's a payout for you for not being an idiot. I know that much. One more, please. One more. Five of Cups, Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups. This is either is somebody feeling like, damn, like they like played themselves out of a spot with the Five of Cups and the Seven of Swords. This could be this King of Swords that insisted on playing games when really, like, they it's the energy of, instead of being authentic, instead of being yourself, instead of being honest, they had to play games. Like, they could have probably gotten the Queen of Cups, Empress energy, had they been honest, but they don't know how to do that because they can't love themselves. All they know is lies and tricks and magic and whatever the fuck else they do. That's all they know. That's the only way they know how to get people. So they literally played themselves out of a spot that they really wanted with testing somebody over and over and over again until the person is like to the point where they stand no chance. Like, even if they were to come through authentically at this point, it's like, I've been watching you fucking test me this whole fucking time. Do you think that I'm really gonna give you Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups energy? Like, trying to it's the energy of like trying to steal the Queen of Cups heart through lies. Trying to rob this Queen of Cups of her own peace, her own self-awareness, trying to confuse her so much that she abandons herself and hands it over to him. And it doesn't work. Because in order to be at peace, in order to be self-aware, in order to be confident in yourself, to love yourself, in order to have this wealth of self-worth and spiritual abundance, you got to pass the test of every motherfucker that came before them. It's like coming in at the finish line, trying to use the same games that were used at the beginning and thinking it's going to work. Oh, I'm just going to come in and rob you of everything that you've worked for because I'm a malicious dickhead. And this is the energy. They wanted to steal this peace. They wanted this Queen of Cups to feel like she's never going to find anything like that again. And I know I said this in the last reading. That's the fucking point. It's crazy. It's crazy that these people, they come against people that have peace, that have self-love, and they try to treat them like fucking regulars. They try to treat them like people without self-awareness, like just Joe Schmo. That's all they know. That's all they know. They can't change the game because that's all they know, because they haven't done the healing, so they don't actually know how to get anybody of any value and worth. But they want somebody with value and worth. They want to feed off of them. They want to suck in their energy like a fucking, like a, oh, I'm seeing. Spirit is literally showing me, like, fucking flies, they like chew up their food and then they like spit it back out and then they like suck it through like their mouth, weird mouths. That's what they want to do. They want to like breathe it in and steal it and take it and just eat it up and spit it out and eat it up again. And they like until there's nothing left of you. And then they move on to somebody else that they can just fucking devour and until there's nothing left of them. And then they just move on to somebody else. And then they come across somebody who can see straight the fuck through them. Oh, and it makes them want that energy so much more. It makes them want to devour it so much more. It makes them want to own it so much more. And they can't. And it drives them fucking crazy. So they throw out all these tricks and these tactics and, oh, I'll get them with this and I'll get them with that and I'll fucking thirst trap them and I'll get you, my pretty. They try, they fail. Stay strong, Army, for real. Keep learning, keep growing, keep learning about yourself, keep paying attention to how things make you feel. And you can't fucking lose. I'm going to leave it at that. If you're still with me, you already know you're a fucking real one. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. You're beautiful. I love you.